Hey guys, in today's episode, we go over what may be coming in Clash Royale's big 2020 update, we go over the current state of Clash Royale, and get a chance to win the exclusive P.E.K.K.A emote later in this episode. All that and more in today's episode of Clash World. Hey guys, Legendaray here, and welcome back to another episode of Clash Worlds. In this week's show, we take a look at the most recent announcements from the Clash Royale team, the hottest topics in CR eSports, as well as what's going on in the community. Then, we'll finish off the episode by breaking down the meta and featuring my off-meta Deck of the Week. If you're enjoying Clash Worlds, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified of every new video that comes out. Also, go check me out on Instagram and Twitter. There's always going to be a few P.E.K.K.A emote giveaways on there, so links are going to be down below. And if you'd like to support me in-game, use creator code Legendaray in the shop. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the first section. New in the arena. New in the arena is where we find out what the Supercell team has been up to this past week. As you know, Season 9 was not a big update, despite it being the 4th anniversary of Clash Royale. Kinda disappointing. However, the TV Royale episode has teased something really small about the biggest update that they could be releasing in 2020.
And just before we go, we want to give you guys a little sneak peek of something big we're working on this year.
So, very interesting. I mean, I think there are two possible things that this image could be representing. The first, and this one's probably not as likely as there's really no proof of this, is that this could be a single player campaign mode. You can see a king in a Clash world, and it looks like he's on some sort of quest. Single player modes are something that Clash Royale has absolutely not developed in whatsoever, so if there's going to be a big content update sometime soon, a single player mode would be the absolute perfect addition to switch up gameplay for Clash Royale players. However, I think what's much more likely is that this change is going to be a Clan Wars rework. There's much more proof behind why this is. First off, we know that a Clan Wars rework is in the works and has been for quite a long time now. In addition, let's take a closer look at the teased image. If you really break down the arenas in this image, you'll note that it matches up absolutely perfectly with the arenas. Spell Valley on the left, followed by Frozen Peak, and then Hog Mountain, which a lot of people seem to think was a temple of some sort, but after some image enhancing, it really just looks like Hog Mountain. And then after that, of course, we got Jungle, P.E.K.K.A's Playhouse, and then Bone Pit. So, I mean, it literally matches up perfectly. In addition to that, if you look at one of the Trophy Road reward tiers, you can see a blueprint of a ship, which looks surprisingly similar to the ones we see on the teased image. And there's even a clan logo on the bottom corner of the blueprint. So, I think we all know what this could mean. That's right, they're finally going to make the water wheel on the Clan War Island spin in the right direction. I mean, look at it, the water flows this way, so why would they make the wheel spin in the opposite direction? Absolutely outrageous. Okay, but in all seriousness, it looks like the next big update will be some sort of change to Clan Wars. Of course, it's not confirmed, but this seems like the most likely option. As for what the rework is, again, we have no idea, but according to Seth, it will be epic and change the way Clash Royale is played forever. Next up, we have 4 different creator challenges coming up really soon, lasting the duration of the month. You can see one right now in game. Surtag's Fast Cycle Challenge is a triple elixir challenge where you can only play cards that are 4 elixir below. This is going to be a crazy challenge, but there are also 3 other creator challenges coming up soon. With Zach has a Sparky spawner that lasts from March 23rd to 27th, where Sparkies spawn in the same lane as each other, so you're gonna have to make sure your deck has enough ways to reset the Sparkies and make sure your Sparky ends up on top. CWA's Elite Barbarian Challenge will last from March 27th to March 31st, where I'm sure a lot of players will be packing those Rage Cycle decks. And last but not least, my Infinite Elixir Challenge will be starting on the 16th of March, and oh boy, is it going to be mayhem. Also, this may be my face reveal, hint, hint, so you'll be able to see my ugly ass in-game. Last but not least, we do know one thing that's confirmed for the April update, and that is a major heal rework. In fact, it's so major that they're essentially deleting the heal spell and replacing it with a new card. Now don't worry, you'll retain all the copies of your existing heal. So if you already have a level 12 heal, then the new card will automatically be level 12. Now, in the last Classroom episode, I speculated that it could be a heal tower, but now it seems a bit more likely that it could be a heal spirit according to the CR League's Twitter. Essentially, it's a heal spirit similar to the ice spirit, but it drops a heal spell when it dies. I think this is an interesting idea that I could 100% see Clash Royale doing, so hey, let me know your thoughts on that card. And that's gonna do it for New in the Arena. Let's get right into the eSports update. The eSports update is a section where we go over recent eSports updates as well as new and rising pro players. Recently, the No Tilt Cup has kicked off with small teams of 3 or 4 representing each country that made it to the playoffs. There's already been one round of playoffs that occurred on Saturday, so if you're interested in some top quality gameplay, I'll link the Twitter for the No Tilt Cup down below so you can stay tuned for those streams. And now that we've caught up on the most recent eSports news, let's check out the rising rumors. So this week, we're going to be highlighting a post by Chief Pekka on Reddit called Clash Royale, the state of the game, and his unpopular opinion is Clash Royale is really dying. I mean it. And he provides a lot of evidence here as to why he thinks that Clash Royale, it just ain't doing as hot as it used to. So let's go ahead and quickly summarize all of his points. Clash Royale season updates. I feel nauseous to mention about these Clash Royale updates. Watching the TV Royale videos already makes the season updates seem very minimal in content, but when the update rolls around, nothing changes. Now, as a response to that, I'm just gonna make it clear, these new seasons are not actually meant to be updates, so, I mean, if you're viewing these as updates, you're just viewing these from the absolute wrong perspective. Instead, those are just ways to keep things slightly fresher until the updates actually roll out. However, he does make a few suggestions about small things that could be added to each season, including, new star level skins, UI revamps, change to card icons that are outdated, as well as newer special events, which is his next point. So his problem with special events isn't the rewards, it's the special event selection and the game modes. Most of them are spawning challenges or things that relate to spawning. There isn't anything unique about these game modes anymore, and that I kind of agree with. Ever since Clash Royale came up with the spawning challenge, there was initially a really positive reaction to it, and even though it still provides some quite hectic gameplay, they're spawning like every single unit possible in the game, and at this point, it's getting kind of repetitive. So hopefully my, Infinite Elixir challenge, as well as the other creator challenges, will kind of switch things up a little bit. But yeah, I do think Supercell needs to come up with a few more game modes at this point. There's so many ideas on the Reddit, on social media, that, Clash Royale definitely has some areas to work with. Now, he also goes over a few other points, but for the sake of time, I'm not gonna go over all of them. Again, I'll leave the link to this post down below if you'd like to read it all. And now that we've covered the trending topics in the community, let's go ahead and break down the meta. Now, while Season 9 balance changes seem like they wouldn't have much of an effect on the meta, there has been a pretty good shakeup for sure. So let's break it down. Bridge Spam. Bridge Spam has surprisingly taken control of this meta. There's so much Bridge Spam, and the reason why I say Bridge Spam instead of P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam is because P.E.K.K.A actually is not that meta. There's not that many people using the P.E.K.K.A. Instead, decks such as Mega Knight Bridge Spam or just straight up Ram Rider Healer Bridge Spam are definitely topping the current meta. Fireball Bait. Fireball Bait recently has seen a pretty decent increase, especially since the Magic Archer did not receive a nerf. Over time, the Fireball Bait decks are increasing slowly in popularity, and this month, the Royal Hogs are beginning to see a comeback seen in just straight up Royal Hog decks or with the Mega Knight every once in a while. Control. Now, control decks are always, like I say every single week, the safe deck to run in this meta. However, again, there's not going to be P.E.K.K.A on my list. Instead, a few of the meta control decks this month are Lava Hound in Graveyard and Minor Control. So Again, these decks are the ones that are most heavily focused on making positive trades on defense and then counter pushing on offense. Anyways, that's the current meta for you guys. Now let's check out the off meta deck of the week. That's right, in each Classroom episode, we're going to be featuring one off-meta deck that works in the current meta. This week's deck was submitted by Ginger Nunts, and it is a very interesting giant skeleton balloon deck. Now, this deck is mostly rooted in control. I mean, any deck that uses a giant skeleton really emphasizes using that giant bomb to make positive trades on defense, and then with that elixir advantage that you make on defense, counter pushing to an offense. So again, you're playing pretty passively with this deck, although you can really turn it on in double elixir. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into a match. Alrighty, so looks like this match here is going to be against a Chinese player from the clan 4000 family. Good luck to this guy. And starting off here, again, we're just going to be kind of chilling here. He's going to go in with a Tesla. Maybe it could be 2.9. That's the only real deck that I kind of know with the Tesla in it. And looks like it might actually be 2.9. So let's actually just go in with a balloon right here. Try and cycle to arrows. Unfortunately, I don't think I have arrows in hand. And we'll kind of zap there, see if we can get the balloon on tower. Looks like unfortunately not, but his archers will die. So that's perfectly fine right there. 2.9. Don't like the matchup in particular. However, we should be alright. So let's see here. Let's go with guards right here. Cycle to a musketeer. Musketeer is going to be the primary way to take out his stuff. And looks like he's just going to defensive expo here. So I'll go ahead and lumberjack balloon. He's back to Tesla, so that kind of sucks. But where you can go ahead and kind of arrow the Tesla so that it'll be one hit by the balloon, and then the balloon will actually go for the expo. So well played right there. Oh wow, the expo actually survives, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, again, we have the musketeers, so that is kind of our safety here. The musketeer can really easily just snipe that expo away, and the good thing is his defensive expo is also about to expire. So let's see here. He's gonna split his archers in the back. I was gonna mirror that, split my bats, and then split my guards. And then as soon as he expos, I don't know which lane he'll expo in, but he looks like he's just gonna defensive expo again. So let's see here. I'm gonna have to think of like a way to break through. I think I'm just gonna go with a giant skeleton in the back, try and build up a bit of a bigger push. That way we should be able to break through. The only thing that sucks about this deck is that there isn't really a like a miner or something, because the miner can be really useful. And here, okay, let's see here. Okay, archers right there on the archers, arrows on the archers. Oh man, I can't speak right now. And yeah, there we go. The balloon's heading straight towards that tower. He's gonna fireball, and ooh, okay, well played right there. Very well played. But let's see here. Let's just go ahead and okay, we're just gonna go giant skeleton in the back, kind of reset here. That Tesla is basically wasted. He's gonna go ahead do that, so let's just go ahead and guards, and then musketeer right there. The musketeer's locked on. Let's go ahead and go with a lumberjack as well. And yeah, that musketeer is basically just gonna snipe away that entire expo right there, and then we're gonna go right in with a push here. He has the Tesla right there, and yeah, let's just go ahead and zap onto that. Maybe predictive arrows onto some. Okay, no, that absolutely failed. But okay, that was actually really bad, because that's 3 elixir down the drain. Let's see here. As soon as he expos, I'm gonna have to musketeer. Okay, we're gonna be like on like high guard right now, because expo matchups are honestly like really annoying. So let's see here. Let's go lumberjack in the back. See if that's gonna get him to expo opposite lane. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. I wasted my musketeer. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, kind of arrow right there onto all this stuff. And yeah, that'll actually take that out. Lumberjack's doing work on the other tower. And yeah, let's just go in with a balloon right here. I think I'm going to lumberjack opposite lane as well. Kind of try and catch him off guard right here, because he had to spend a lot of elixir on that stuff. Lumberjack makes it to the tower. Let's just go ahead and zap as well right there. And ooh, okay. Well, actually, the lumberjack connects again. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, let's just go ahead and split our guards. Kind of chill here. We don't have really a big spell, so we're going to have to try and arrow. Oh, he's going to give us arrow value. I will take it. And yeah, his tower's down to 227. We are almost there. We're almost there. Okay, so let's just go ahead right here. Lumberjack right there, and the musketeer. onto this, and then just get a giant skeleton down. Zap as well will finish off the stuff right there, and then the musketeer should finish off the expo nice and easily. Let's just go ahead, plop down another set of arrows. At this point, I'm just spell cycling this guy out. I'm gonna play it safe, and there's really not much this guy can do. We're just gonna go in musketeer right there, go in with this. Zap will clip onto that expo, and then arrows will finish the job. So GG's. As you can see, expo was a little bit of a sketchy matchup, but as you can see, he didn't have too much for air defense, and we were just able to take advantage of that and take the win. So there we go, that was the off-meta deck of the week. Definitely recommend you guys give this deck a try. Giant Skeleton is always such a fun card to play. If you want to submit your own deck to be featured, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And for those of you who made it all the way to the end of the video, I'm going to be giving away 10 P.E.K.K.A emotes in the comment section of this video. All you have to do is let me know what your favorite card is in Clash Royale, and then comment your player tag as well. That's all you need to do. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I've got time for in today's episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.